Just waiting for the players to join up, I guess. But anyway, if you're new to the league, I'm sure throw us a follow, very much appreciate it. We're getting to our follower goal, 88.4% of the way there, so almost there. Stream crash. Back to racing right now. Hotspot, like I said, has the lead. Looks like the track is a little bit damp actually here. Jacko's got the inside lined up into turn 1, but gives way to Jacko, sending it around the outside. Certainly does get to position on Cake. Looks like we got Marty out back in the back there. Mr. Joe to 6th place with Jose Miguel right behind. We have 2 cars, nearly 3 cars. Yes, it is going to make 3 cars wide here into turn 2. It's Jose Miguel trying to take the short way around the track. Darkness King has to go off and finds himself back on. Mr. Joker's dragging Jose Miguel down the straight into turn 4. And he's got the inside line. It looks like he's going to try and hold Mystic off. Mystic doesn't have the room or the pace around the outside to get it done. Now Jose is going to try and make a defense into a pass and get the overtake on Impossible Bacon as well, as he's going around the outside now to turn 6. Now Mystic Joker steps back into the battle here. Jose taking the long way around track through these couple of left-handers here. Nearly bringing Mystic back into position, but he holds off. Now taking the inside line here into turn 9. Mystic just has his front wing along the back left tire of Jose Miguel, but Jose is going to hold off on 6th place. Impossible Bacon fought him off for 5th as well. Now we got 2 cars abreast coming down the pit straight here as Darkness King gets back up into the battle with Mystic Joker here, but does he have the straight line speed to get an overtake? Mystic goes right off, trying to get a good angle into turn 1. He does good enough as he holds position. Still 7th place. But we got Super Ninas and Cake Thomas as Cake Thomas is able to get an overtake onto Super Ninas there, and now takes the inside line and takes a whole car length ahead into turn 2, or sorry, turn 3 that is. And now trying to get a good run out of turn 3 and down the hill into turn 4 Super, but Cake looks like he's got the job done. Little battle back there. Nicky right on the outside of Big Pack. Big Pack has got the car just ahead enough, and Nicky tries to send it deep. Big Pack gets a little bit on the gravel there, allowing Nicky to get a good run all the way around the turn, and he's taking the way wider route around and nearly contact there, but Pack actually gives him enough space, but Nicky doesn't have the speed to come through the turn and to take the position back, so we'll go to 10th place. VTech and Spaceman's off, unfortunately, just after turn 6. He's got a couple of drivers behind him that are going to catch up, and he'll get into a battle there for 15th, 16th, and 17th with Team BC Racing and Tona. Hotspot taking another fastest lap here as he increases his lead. Actually goes all the way down the door now. Jose Miguel taking the fastest lap overall. DRS will be enabled here. It looks like Team BC Racing is also in turn 8. We got a lot of battles here early on. Darkness King picking up a penalty. Slipstream set up by Cake Thomas there. It is Cake on Elton Jacko here. So Elton Jacko is now under pressure for 2nd place. Cake with DRS coming down the straight. He's got the straight line advantage here. Whereas does Elton Jacko have a really good setup? But no. Cake will get back alongside, down the inside line into 2nd place he goes around turn 4. A little bit of passes behind us as well, so Jose Miguel finally moves up into 5th place, overtaking Impossible Bacon. Now Elton Jacko, sorry, Mr. Joker that is around the outside, taking a peek at it, but nothing quite going there. Impossible. Trying to come back, and Jose Miguel taking a sharper line, coming through turn 7, right there, swinging around through turn 8, that fast right-hander, even quicker or harder right-hander that is turn 9. Super Ninas jumping into Elton Jacko here in 3rd place. Whoa. That's a fun start. Cake Thomas now taking fastest lap away from Jose Miguel. I think he was at that lap before. Shelly Material getting a slipstream pretty tight game. Takes a peek at the outside, comes back. Nope, nothing quite going there. Can't help breaking it tight. The Haytight can't get up on the curb a little bit too much and spin out around turn 1. So Shelly really turn position that way. Unfortunately, Haytight game. And now Mystic Joker wants 6th place. Impossible Bacon offers on the inside line. clean racing from both of these drivers, familiar with each other in Division 1. Just to cast the slide back in behind Impossible Bacon as Impossible just gets DRS here on Jose Miguel. But it's Mystic Joker who's the one who has the speed through turn 4, but nothing quite going there. Can't get his Hotspot with the race lead spins out. 7th place. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There's not much. And he drops all the way back into 12th place. The lead down goes to Kate Thomas, and now Super Enos and Cake are going to battle it out. Super's in the slipstream. Disqualified is Heytai Cake blocking the pit lane, but the battle for first place is right through turn 3, and Cake blocks off the inside line. And now Super's going to have to try and get it done on turn 4. But it looks like Cake got a good enough run out of turn 3 to hold him off here. Now Jose Miguel and Alma Jacko are really battling it now. And Jose is going to try and break deep around the outside on Jacko. But Jacko is able to defend off and still hold on to the final podium position here. Big Pack and Darkness Cake were battling it out, and they still are battling it out. Nikki comes into the equation here. And Nikki is right alongside Darkness as the teammates make near contact there, and Shelly the Turtle is just right behind both of them. Shelly looking at a little bit of a gap, but can't find it. Darkness King and Nikki are all over the place. Ooh, Nikki gets a little bit of snapback oversteer and pushes Darkness King off. To be fair, Nikki did not hit Darkness King, but Darkness was scared of the contact and forced himself off. And now Shelly's looking at an overtake here, up into 8th place, and is going to drag down the pit straight with Shelly having the inside line and DRS. With the Kaspersky logo on the back wing there. Taking the inside line to Shelly, and comes out ahead of Nikki, and Mystic Joker and Impossible Bacon continually battling here, as well as Elma Jacko and Jose Miguel. Jacko getting DRS now. Super Ninas and Kate Thomas are battling out, so there's 3 battles here with the top 6. All a battle between 2 drivers, and constantly flopping positions are each of the battles. And there we go, 2 cars wide just behind, and Jacko tries to stick his nose down the inside of turn 6, forcing Jose Miguel all the way around the outside, but Jose does a good job of holding onto the position. Impossible Bacon and Mystic Joker have worked themselves back into the battle with 3rd place as well, so we got to watch out for those 2 drivers. Jose Miguel has worked his way through all 3 of these drivers behind him, so now he's going to try and hunt down the 2 drivers ahead and see if potentially 2nd place or 1st is in the cards for him this evening. Oh, and a spin by Jose Miguel now. And all that hard work is all for naught, as now back into 9th place, nearly 10th now goes Jose. Mystic and Impossible still battling it out. Cake and Super. Super finally gets the job done on Cake. Nikki looks like he spun out as well. And I'm not sure if he's collected anyone back there in turn 3. Okay, picked himself back up, unfortunately, back in 11th. Cake and Super are continually doing it all the way through sector 3 now. And Super holds on as he goes a little bit wide there through turn 7. And now, whoa, Super makes a very late decision to come into the pit. It looks like Cake was thinking about an undercut, and Super was looking to continue on, but actually in the end makes a very late dart back into the pit. Impossible and Jack are the only 2 drivers to stay out. Oh, and Shelly the Turtle as well, actually. They might even lap into the same person.
out. Spaceman stays out. Super Ninas and Cake come out right behind each other. Exiting the pit now. As is Jacko, you can see the two drivers ahead, so we'll have to see if Mystic Joker gets the undercut on Jacko. Jacko and Possible working their way through Sector 2 now, just finishing it up. As these two drivers that were worried about the undercut here are just entering Sector 2. TB7 Racing looks like he goes off, or is that Jacko? That was Jacko. So Jacko goes off, that's really going to change things for him. We'll have to see if he comes out around where Hotspot is now. Did Hotspot get a pit in? Hotspot did get a pit, so all's not lost for Hotspot. Only a couple of turns behind Mystic Joker there. Possible Bacon. What happened to... is it Possible in the pit? Yeah, if Possible is in the pit, maybe contact between he allows the Jacko through the pit first. Not sure what exactly took place there. Really kind of confusing there, but we venture on. The rest of the field pits. I'm not sure if anyone still has yet to pit. No, that is it. Position changes. See Shelly the Turtle making the most moves, all the way up into 5th from 14th. And battling right out of the pit actually is Hotspot's right on the caboose of that pink car, and Shelly's got inside move lined up, or inside defense lined up, as both drivers now on the hards now. Hotspot does a good job of taking the space that's given, and he moves back up into 5th place, trying to get some good points that were lost with his early spin there in round, like, I think it was lap 4. Had that early lead, was looking really good with it, but unfortunately that early spin was the trick. Mr. Joker now is on the podium. Big Pack is as well on the podium. Oh, those Big Pack's tires. And just caught up with Hotspot and Jacko all the way back into 7th and 8th. Shelly the Turtle 4 seconds out of the rip. Goes Miguel after a really good start. Now in 11th. Not what you want to see. Spaceman seems to spun out by turn 8 there. Jacko can't find his footing here. That's going to offer up Impossible Bacon down the inside line. Through the pit straight and down into turn 1. Ooh, Hotspot, sorry, Jacko breaks very deep and sends it all the way around. Hotspot and Shelly the Turtle up the road, battling it out once again around the same turn here. Getting a nice camera angle, that one's okay, but Hotspot gets DRS and he's going to try to pull away from Shelly down the straight into turn 4. Yellow flag's just up ahead, I imagine that's TB7 Racing. Cake Thomas and Super Ninas are about to come near that. And oh no, Cake Thomas has spun out and he's off the track. That's going to move Big Pack up onto the podium. Will Cake get back on track by the time? Yeah, he is. But now he's got Hotspot and Shelly the Turtle chasing him down. Now 5 seconds back of Big Pack, so he's lost about 10 full seconds, 11 seconds. So that's all the way back and forth. I guess not all of it. Voice audio is low compared to the game. That should be a little better. There's a glitch right now with I can't hear the audio from the game, so I can't exactly tell what is what, but thank you, Pork, appreciate it. Shelly the Turtle and Hotspot battling all the way around turn 3. Shelly trying to get a good run out of the turn again. Going to get DRS, but won't be close enough. Possible Bacon and Jacko are still right by each other. Now the gear is back. Not too far away from these two as well. Super Ninas seems to have somewhat of a boring race ahead of him here. 9 full laps to go on the hards, and a second and a bit ahead of Mystic Joker. I'm not sure. Mystic might be able to close that gap. Super is a lot more in tune with the F2 cars compared to Mystic this season. So we'll see. Mystic might be able to close that. Cake Thomas is 5 seconds back. A big pack. He's got a lot of work to do. Shelly the Turtle and Hotspot are mainly the battle that I'll be looking at. The battle for 5 and 6. We'll see if Shelly will be able to hold with the pace of Hotspot. And actually, Mystic Joker made up 3/10 in one turn, so Super must have gotten some oversteer here. And Mystic is now within DRS range of Super Nina, so that's something to look forward to there. Impossible Bacon now with Elma Jacko once again for 7th place. Impossible does have the penalty there, 6 seconds worth, so penalties. Yes, and not close enough, unfortunately. Hotspot and Shelly the Turtle once again. Shelly don't get no good of a run out of turn 3 and come into turn 4. Hotspot still holds on to 5th place. Shelly not too far off. Not too far off at all. Pork, you still here? Have you tried the new Portimao track? Anyone in chat tried the new Portimao track, to be quite honest? Still, Impossible Bacon and Jacko lead their way through Sector 3, one behind the other. And Vac has somewhat fallen back with these two. Shelly the Turtle still close to Hotspot. Gotta find some really good timing around turn 1 and maybe work something into turn 3 here. Mystic Joker is right on the tail of Super Enos. A yellow flag around turn 10. I think that's a driver messing up his way into the pit. Here we go, Hotspot covering off the inside line. And Shelly the Turtle tries to send it all the way around the outside, does a good job. Both drivers give space. Now we got a little bit of a drag coming out of the turn. Hotspot's the one that gets DRS. Shelly's got to stick it right in behind. Hotspot breaks super late, gets right along Hotspot, but has a lot left to do with that battle, and unfortunately Shelly can't get it done. Still in behind Hotspot for 5th place. There's lovely bits of battling between those two drivers. And maybe we see some good battling in the back of the pack here as well. Spaceman gets an overtake on Tono, 14th place. And finally, it looks like Impossible gets the job done on Majako, but Jaco's actually the one who goes off. I'm not sure exactly how how, but anywho, now we actually do have a potential position change here as Mystic looking at Super, and Super breaks deep, gives the angle to Mystic. Mystic opts out of it. Super picked up a penalty there, and now Mystic looking to come back at Super here, lines up the inside to turn 4. Breaks, I have no idea, even with Super Ninas, and Mystic actually picks up a penalty now. So both drivers with 3 seconds of penalties and are battling our way in through Sector 2 here. Super has the inside line. Mystic's got to go all the way around the outside, and I don't think Mystic's going to give out on this one quite yet. And Mystic does a great job of sending it very deep around turn 7. And now with the inside line through turn 8, wheel-to-wheel racing, a little bit of contact. Super's not giving out quite yet. And even a little bit more contact there, and now Super's trying to get into the slipstream here as my mic once again turned off. Because it's, I don't know, kind of stupid to be honest. If I keep it plugged in. But whatever, Super Ninas working its way up the hill in behind Mystic Joker here. Mystic opts to the inside line defense and will still hold on to 2nd place. Ooh, a little bit of drifting around that turn, that was kind of fun. Still the battle for the top 2 position here. Mystic Joker trying to hold Super Ninas off. Still both drivers with 3 seconds of penalties. Weaving our way now through the early stages of Sector 3 here. Sector 3 with 4 out of the 10 turns. Full track. doesn't take that turn the way he'd like to. Now Mystic is just going to break up the road here. As he comes up the hill into turn 3. Oh, excuse me. That was a good one. Shelly and Hotspot still battling out here. Now Hotspot's once again going to defend the inside line. The Garrus back looks like he gets position on Impossible Bacon. Yeah, breaks way up the road. Now Shelly the Turtle and Hotspot wheel to wheel here around turn 3 as we break down into turn 4. Who's got DRS? I don't know. It's a stupid ass camera angle. But we continue on with this dumbass camera angle. Hotspot seems to be just in behind. Shelly sends it deep. Hotspot with the inside line. These cars nearly come together here. Hotspot and Shelly. Ooh, yeah, Shelly comes back at Hotspot, but then gives way. Doesn't want to get the front end of that car dirty. Sticks still in behind in 6th place, still with the penalty. Hotspot still holding on to 5th. Mystic setting the fastest lap and opening up that gap to Super Ninas in 2nd. Impossible Bacon and Elma Jacko still battling this one. Well, they've been alongside each other this entire race. Okay. Looks like Jacko lost it there and then went right in front of Impossible Bacon, and Impossible punted him across track. Now Impossible is back down into 8th, or 9th, sorry. VTech has jumped up into 9th, or 8th from 17th. Having a very quiet race, moving up 9 positions. Doing a very good job. Hotspot's finally extended the gap on Shelly the Turtle here, 2.5, and increasing with every turn. Jose Miguel's now behind Impossible Bacon once again, taking over the position that Impossible held early on in the race. But with with Jose Miguel spinning out a few laps later, then Jose has been playing catch up the rest of this track. Shelly picks up another penalty, so that brings 6th place in jeopardy with Garrus back 6.5 seconds back. So not too much of a gap does Shelly the Turtle have to hold on to 6th place. So something to keep our eye on there. Mystic's just opening up that gap now into the 2.5 ever since Super Ninas got up on that sausage curve around turn 1 a little bit too much. He hasn't been able to find the pace to get himself back within DRS range of Mystic Joker. Mystic's found himself a nice little groove here and is looking to take home this win even with the penalty. Unless he picks up another penalty here, then this one looks to be Mystic's race. Big Pack having a quiet, very nice podium here, moving up from 11th to 3rd. So we'll see if he's going to be able to hold on to the rest of this. Impossible Bacon now on VTech. VTech can't do much in defense. Jose Miguel should have a good view of this as Impossible goes down the inside line. Jose breaks very deep to get alongside VTech as well and looks to try and get a good run out of turn 3. VTech and Jose both get DRS, and now they're wheel to wheel here, coming down the hill into turn 4. Jose with the inside line, VTech around the outside. Jose just blocks off VTech as VTech has to slide back into 10th place. Jose up into 9th now and has got Impossible Bacon just ahead, but Jose's got 8 seconds worth of penalties, where Impossible only has 6, VTech with none as well. So VTech's looking just to stay close here. And Super and Mystic have started lap 19 of 20 here. Coming through turn 3, Super just can't keep these tires and is unfortunately losing time with every turn. 4.5 seconds separates him and Super Ninas, so we'll have to keep an eye on that gap. It might change. Shelly the Turtle has opened up an extra second on the Garrus Vacus. Jose Miguel goes deep and wide through turn 1, and that doesn't really bring VTech back into it too much, but VTech still within DRS, so good news for VTech still. Swinging around turn 3 is this group. The front pack of Mystic Joker and Super Ninas are coming around the final couple turns here, as our lead pack is, nope, never mind, not anymore. I was going to say the only group in Sector 3. Mystic Joker now really finding his pace here, setting fastest lap with very old tires, as I say that, a little bit of oversteer coming through the turn. Still 9th place is Jose Miguel. Looks like we have car spun out in sector 3 there. That is Nicky, unfortunately, in 13th place. Shelly and Hotspot driving on some bars of soap there. Swinging around turn 4. Shelly still looking to try and get this position. Might have a chance here, but today was Mystics, or at least the feature was Mystics, as he does a really good job taking the win here. Super Ninas picks up another penalty, and that's going to lose him 2nd place, unfortunately. Big Pack is going to come over the line with 2nd, having a clean race and taking no penalties. Cake Thomas was in it for the longest time there, but that one little spin lost him all of it and ends in 4th. Hotspot takes 5th. Shelly the Turtle will guarantee 6th with the Garrisvac. No penalties, but too far back to overtake for 6th. Still sitting in 7th. It's a decent day for the Garrisvac. Jumping up 3 positions off of race start. Jose Miguel is in 8th, but should get overtaken by VTEC there. Possible Bacon and El Majaco finished 10th and 11th, with Darkness King in 12th. I'm not sure if King had any penalties there, so I don't think that he had enough for Nicky to overtake him for 13th. And Spaceman will come over the line in 14th as well. So yes, Darkness King did have a little bit of penalties, but not quite enough. Is there another race? Yes, there is, Matt 86. We still have the sprint race. Have you tried Portimao yet, Matt 86? Matt 86. And we always have that one guy who needs to absolutely bend it over the line. And it's Spaceman. Mystic with a lovely finish there. Didn't get the qualifying that he wanted. Haven't played it yet. It's actually a really fun track in game. That's actually works pretty well. Big Pack and Super Ninas are the rest of the podium there. We'll see what the sprint race will offer us here. I think who's going to start? I can't remember. There we go. So VTEC's actually going to take the front row. Mystic comes over 1, Big Pack 2, Super 3, Cake 4, Hotspot 5, Shelly the Turtle. My god. The Garrisvac 7th, VTEC 8th, Jose Miguel 9th, Jacko 10th, Impossible 11th, Darkness 12th, Nicky 13th, Spaceman 14th, Tono 15th, TV7 Racing 16th, and Haytight Gaming 17th. Yeah, but Matt 86, we actually have worked it into our schedule as well. So, I mean, it is later in the season. Actually, it's week 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's week 13, actually. That's actually a fun run of races there. Singapore, Silverstone, Baku, Monza, Portimao. Ooh, that's fun. That is fun. Yeah, we have a Mola already written into our schedule, as well as Jeddah. So as long as they actually bring in the game on time. I bottled the settings if you haven't already noticed. Bacon, come on, I wasn't gonna say anything, dude. I don't chirp lobby hosts, and I just chirp racers and drivers. So could use Hockenheim back though. Oh, dude, tell me about it, man. Love Hockenheim. Such a nice track. I miss it. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different variations on that track as well. That would be really cool to try as well. But Formula One's not at that point yet. Not too far away. And actually, I don't have anything really to offer here, unfortunately, other than what's going to happen in this race. So we'll just have to wait. Yeah, there may be no damage. Yeah, there definitely is no damage. There might not be no damage. There is no damage. But we'll see what this lobby can do. Shelly the Turtle already gets overtaken by Hotspot. 3 cars, ooh, nearly 4. Someone stuck their nose in really late there. Is that Mr. Joker? It might have been. Mr. Hughes doesn't take a dive into turn 1, so the pace. Jose Miguel in 8th, if possible. Bacon already jumping up into 9th. Super Nina's having a dreadful start back in 10th out of the gate. All these drivers are on the hards. Yes, everyone is. Actually bring up the position changes, and Big Pack as well not having a good start. Hotspot still holding on to second place with VTech up into first. Hotspot wants to break deep and nearly takes the position there, but VTech does a good job and not giving what was not Hotspot's, but we have 2 drivers wheel to wheel battling here at around turn 6, and it is Cake Thomas with it, and oh no, Cake Thomas once again in the same position, loses it and goes down the order here as all these drivers just rip past him. He goes all the way back into dead last, but it looks like Darkness King actually lost it as well, as we have 3 drivers battling out through turn 9, swaying around through turn 10. Jose takes the aggressive climb through the turn. Shelly the Turtle loses a position. Mystic Joker's in a 6th, moved himself up in 4th place. Early 4 positions for Mystic Joker, and now Jose Miguel breaks super deep into turn 1. Forces Shelly up onto the curb there. Shelly doing a good job losing it and getting some good speed though. If Schumacher gets going, I'm sure the German Grand Prix will return. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Such a rude penalty too. What penalty are you talking about? And now Hotspot still is going to come back, and VTech in the same position. VTech not obligated to give any room. Is the nice guy and does so. Sitting around turn 6. Oh, we're coming into turn 6. Sorry, and VTech closes the door. K got 10 seconds for track limits. Oh yeah, I know. It's just a great game. Can't do anything about that. We have stewards that would take it out, but unfortunately he's already retired. A-Tate looks like he loses it and is back down to 13th, losing in the same position as Cake did earlier here. TV7 Racing in position. Mystic Joker getting caught up in traffic as Garrus Vac is absolutely all over the place. Mystic taking a very sharp line through the turn. Hotspot and did have fastest lap, then Mystic took it, then Impossible Bacon took it, Impossible back in 8th now, once again behind Jacko. And VTech goes off around turn 1. Lap 3 is what we're on. The DRS is available here as we swing up the hill. Jacko leads Impossible Bacon and Jose Miguel. Jose makes a crazy move down the inside line, a little bit too ambitious. And then a little bit of contact from Impossible Bacon. And that's it for both those drivers as they go to the back of the pack as well. Actually, Jose Miguel's did a good job picking himself back up. He's not too far off from the tunnel. Mystic Joker's in 2nd, trying to get a double here on Hotspot, or a double win. Hotspot not giving him the track limits that requires that. Mystic Joker is just going to line it up with another turn and he's quicker. Hotspot closes the door. Mystic shimmies up to the inside but goes back to the outside and forces Mystic all the way around deep. Hotspot might have actually just given way there and takes a pretty good racing line through turn 10 here. And DRS, oh my god, who's that? VTech is back in the battle here. VTech around the outside. Mystic goes very deep onto the runoff. Now Hotspot, he's going to come back at Mystic here. VTech and Garrett's back as well, battling it up the hill. Both drivers with DRS. All four drivers come into turn 3. Mystic takes a wide line, so does VTech. Garrett's back takes a sharper, more racing, dominant line as he comes through the turn. Decent traction. No, it's Hotspot that leads the way. VTech back in 4th. Elma Jacko all the way up into 5th. Super Ninas in 6th. This is a fun race to start. I mean, if your name's not Fossil Baker or King Thomas, then yeah, it's pretty cool. And oh no, is that Mystic Joker of all people who bins it? And Mystic Joker is off, and that's pretty much thrown his attempt at a double in the bin. Super Ninas coming through. He's going to try and get himself a double podium here. Mystic Joker picking up a penalty for exceeding track limits 10 seconds afterwards. Here, there goes your chance of a podium, and here's an extra 10-second penalty on top of it. Super's trying to get back up ahead of Elma Jacko. Jacko goes off on that position there. Roytek's doing a good job, and he's still sitting in the podium position here. He's going to come into turn 3 just behind the Garrett's back, and taps his way through the turn. Nothing too vicious there, and now Elma Jacko gets a really good run, and now VTech is really under fire here as VTech's forced to defend the outside line. But it's actually Elma Jacko who has taken the dominant position in this battle. Shelly Turtle unfortunately retiring in pits. Possible Bacon coming into the pit, and Elma Jacko works his way up into 3rd place, the second off the Garrett's back and Hotspot. Big Pack and Darkness King are really duking it out here in sector 2 here as we swing our way through turn 6. It's the Big Pack who's got the inside line. Darkness King is going to go all the way around the outside. Unfortunately, has to just slot in behind here through turn 7. Weaving our way through turn 8. Jose Miguel once again spinning off it. Whoa. That was not a very safe re-entry. Good thing it was ghosting, or else that could have been a very bad collision. Hotspot. Oh. Okay, we might have a... Yeah, we're definitely going to have some sort of lunge here into turn 3. Hotspot very aggressively defending the inside line. The Garrett's back having to go deep all the way around the outside. Hotspot pushes to the limits of the track. A little bit of contact between the two drivers here. Hotspot has to slide behind here. We'll get right on board with Hotspot. Haytight unfortunately losing it around turn 1. A very peculiar spot. You know, Hotspot trying to break deep, as deep as he can. Garrett's back gives him the space, but the contact doesn't do much for Hotspot or Garrett's back there. And Vac still holds on to 1st place. Kind of shows him the inside line there, but just kind of a little bit of a tease was Garrett's back on Hotspot there as Hotspot couldn't actually jump down that, and major oversteer from Hotspot coming around turn 7, and that will be very hurtful to his racing time as he's now a second back of Garrett's back. And Elma Jacko is not too far back with him. Super Ninas is really close, and Super Ninas went way out of control there. Nicky went right through Super Ninas. Super Ninas was trying to get himself back up on track, and now what was 6 drivers all separated by a half a second is now 6 drivers separated by over a second. Mystic Joker taking the fastest lap, trying to get himself back into the race. He's got a couple pretty quick drivers ahead that he's going to have to overtake to do so. Jose Miguel going off on a good run on turn 1 is going to help him out ever so slightly here, coming up the hill to turn 3. Jose Miguel opts to defend the outside line. Mystic doesn't want to try and take a lunge there. Big Pack, Darkness King, Jose Miguel sitting all in front of Mystic Joker here. And all 4 of these drivers are definitely going to battle it out for position. Darkness King looking at the outside line to turn 4. Big Pack gets back alongside him ever so slightly, but Darkness King does a really good job of sending it deep and holding the pace all the way through the turn, making a different apex, but still taking a lot of speed through. Jose Miguel opens it up ever so slightly, and there goes Big Pack. And Big Pack spins and spins and spins back in 10th, and gonna continually drop down even farther. Oh no, Nicky must have spun over as well. As Nicky's all the way back down the pack. And Austria's been fairly mean to a lot of these drivers here. Now we got a pretty decent midfield battle here between 4 drivers. Nicky is just outside. He's going to get DRS though, that's going to help out. We got 2 drivers, Mystic Joker and Jose Miguel. They were completely split on opposite sides of the racetrack coming up the hill. Hotspot's caught back up to Garrett's back, so that's good for him. Might be able to work an overtake here. See how good of a defense the Garrett's back can do. Mystic Joker is up into 6th again, but all those seconds worth of with all those seconds worth of penalties is really going to hurt. Super Ninas is back up behind VTech. Possible they can set the fastest lap and retire from the session. Fastest lap away from the possible bacon. VTech and Super around turn 3 now, the straight into turn 4. Hotspot and Garrett's Vac though are battling just up ahead in turn 4. Vac has the inside line around turn 6 and Hotspot has to give way. But up on the curb goes Vac, but still is just ahead of Hotspot, as Hotspot's right tucked in behind, and Elmo Jacko is just behind these 2 drivers as well. Super Ninas did end up getting the overtake on VTech, but Ninas has got 8 seconds worth of penalties, so that one really hurts. I wonder if Hotspot will be able to catch Vac not into turn 1, takes a clean line through in the exit of it, and now he's into the slipstream. We're going to come up the hill, and we're definitely going to have 2 drivers wide in turn 3. Hotspot braking very deep. Vac nearly making contact there. Hotspot's going to get DRS coming out of the turn, so he's going to jump up into the lead. Vac jumps back into the slipstream. And he jumps back out and brakes very deep and tries to send it all the way around the outside, but asks a lot of himself to try and get that move done. Unfortunately can't complete it. Hotspot takes the lead in the race as we weave our way through lap 10. Vac's doing a good job of keeping the pace with Hotspot here. Trying to take a good line out of turn 10. He's right behind him. He's got a lot of pace coming through the turn. With DRS, he's got the inside line. We're going to have a 2-car battle coming into turn 1. A little bit of contact between the 2 drivers, but once again giving each other enough space. Neither of them get DRS here. That's one of those no one gets DRS glitches. Jacko tries to bully his way into turn 1, or into turn 3 here. Switches back, Hotspot. Hotspot can't get a good run out of the turn. Jacko works his way up into 3rd. And Hotspot wanted to break deep into turn 4, but just couldn't quite get it. Jacko was right on the tail of the Garrett's Vac. These 3 drivers are going to battle out the rest of this race for the win here. 5.5 seconds is what's behind them with penalties, so VTech is the closest one to get up on the podium. So still, you don't want to spin and lose some valuable points, but a win's a win. So how was your break crash?
It was good. Wasn't bad. What can I say? It was not really a break. I was forced into the break. I would have liked to have been there Thursday, but it's what it is. It's nice. This is a great FT race, though. There's a lot of battles here in this sprint race, as well as the future race. It's a good step back here. I mean, what's to expect here from Austria? That's all Austria offers in the game, right? So it's just the way that this track race is. It can be a little bit different from IRL. It still offers a lot of it, but not as much as the game brings into it. Vack's doing a good job of holding off Jacko. Jacko tries to get the inside line, but Vack closes the door here. Jacko's draped all over him, but Vack keeps shutting him down. Hotspot's still sitting back in third. I'm not sure if he's waiting for a good moment or just seeing what these drivers ahead are going to do. All three of these drivers are sitting on pretty good paces. He saw Hotspot's split there, and he was actually just 1/100th of a second off of his initial fastest lap. Super Ninas unfortunately is spun out, so that's going to go shoot him down the order. And oh no, Vack spun out. What happened to Jacko? Jacko's stuck around turn 10. VTech is coming back, but Hotspot has got the lead. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I didn't get a good camera angle. But Hotspot is the one being in third place, was able to see everything happening ahead of him, avoid all the chaos. Vack wanted to make a move into turn 3 here, couldn't quite get it going. Jacko gets on with power really early, gets a good launch out of turn 3. Mystic has moved himself back up into 5th. He's got all those penalties. VTech, clean racer that VTech is, offers up Mystic enough room and then some. Vickers Vack just within a half a second, as you see a couple of the cars come up the hill there. I think that was Team B7 Racing, I think it was. But yeah, Hotspot gets us onto our last lap here, leading the way, and he's got a nice little buffer of room ahead of him. We'll get right on board with the Garris back here. Take a look at the inside line there. Jacko breaks deep to defend and gets a good launch out of the turn as well. And up the hill we come. This is where Vack needs a really good launch out of this turn. And Jacko being a little bit of an oversteer might help him out, but gets the power down real early. And Vack can't quite close the door, so he's going to need some sort of mistake from Jacko. And whoa, just goes crazy deep. Just absolutely sent it into turn 4, and it was not going there. That is Spaceman spun out there. Vack is running out of turns here. Hotspot is counting the turns down for his sprint race win. Almost there. Jacko surely will have it. Vack just absolutely sent it in. Stupid headset turns off again. Hotspot comes over for the sprint race win. Jacko holds on for second with the battle behind the Garris Vack. Mystic Joker comes over with a 10-second penalty, but then might be wiped away with the stewards, and he's going to hold on to 5th place and will drop down to 6th. Darkest King with the penalty. Big Pack jumps all the way up to 6th. Mickey from 10th to 9th. Tono in 11th. Did he actually jump his team? Yes, he did. He actually jumped up ahead of his team. So Tono and Team B7 Racing and Spaceman actually just started the lap as that whole pack came across. Tono comes over 11th, uncontested, really. Spaceman is a lap down actually of Team B7 Racing, so that's why you see one of the cars ghosted. That's why Team B7 Racing was behind, but actually ahead. So F2 is in the books. Pretty good. Pretty good, not gonna lie. Please do go back and check that one out on YouTube. That was a fun one. Yeah, but if you like what you saw, please do shoot us a follow. We very much appreciate it. Smash that follow button. Yeah, follow us if you'd like. Don't follow us if you don't. Very much appreciate it if you do. Everyone that does, I'll try and give a shout out as they are thanked tremendously. There you go. You see Hotspot celebrating on the podium alongside Elton Jacko and the Garris back. So three casters, three broadcasters in their own right, to be completely honest there. So well done to all three of them. We'll go through the sprint race results once more. We saw a Hotspot with the win, Elton Jacko second, Garris back third. VTech with a very good fourth place. Jose Miguel alongside his Mexican counterpart. Big Pack in fifth and sixth. Mystic Joker back in seventh. Super Nats eighth. Nicky ninth. Darkness King 10th. Tono, TB7 Racing, Spaceman. Finish up those that finished. Impossible Bacon, Hey Tight, Shelly the Turtle, and Cake Thompson unfortunately did not. And then the feature race saw us with Mystic Joker with the win. Big Pack with the solid second. Super Nats third. Cake fourth. Hotspot fifth. Shelly the Turtle sixth. The Gears back seventh. VTech eighth. Jose Miguel 9th. Elma Jacko rounding out the top 10. Impossible Bacon, Darkness King, Nikki, Spaceman, Tono, 15th. And then we see Team B7 Racing and Hey Tight Gaming with a disqualification. So yeah, tomorrow night we are going to see the Midwest F1 League Division 1 here on this channel of Twitch, so you can see all these drivers come represent their Division 1 teams, and you can catch myself as well as Jacko leading the way in the booth. So come back tomorrow and come check that out. Love to see you. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone that does, very much appreciated. But yeah, that is all she wrote for us. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night, as well as on our YouTube channel. Go check out the Instagram page as well as the Twitter pages. They do great jobs over there. So if you have social media, then go shoot us a follow. But anywho, have a good rest of your Wednesday or Thursday if you're in Australia or whatever the hell you are in the world. I've been Crash McQueen.